How do you have so many freckles? They are imperfections, you know. Why don't you buy something to cover them up? And with that, I went from being a happy, innocent kid to a shy, self-conscious wreck. I was in the first grade and covered in freckles. It's like I had my own personal galaxy on my skin. And that something she was talking about was makeup foundation, to be specific. I wished I could just run away to somewhere where no one could ever find me or see me again. I hadn't cared or even really thought about my body or the way I looked until that moment. From then on, I couldn't stand my freckles. They were the worst part of me, and I couldn't just get rid of them. I felt like I was being looked at and judged by everyone, even complete strangers. In the 6th grade, I was in band class. 2 girls giggled, then asked me, "Do you have a slow metabolism or something?" I shrugged, pretended I didn't know what they were talking about. I knew they were asking me why I was fat. Shortly after, a kid my age walked into my class. He had completely clear skin, not a freckle or a dimple to be seen anywhere. I was so jealous of his skin. I would have done anything for a completely clear face. Now, on top of being covered in freckles, I was fat. I didn't like the way my body looked. I had the body of a 4-year-old. I was short and had a big round belly, but it wasn't cute on me like a 4-year-old. By the end of 6th grade, I also had to wear glasses and braces on my teeth. I felt like I had been cursed. Oh, why did I have so many things wrong with my body? In 7th grade, I started wearing makeup to try and be as pretty as the other girls. I wouldn't go anywhere without it on. I'd been taught to cover up every imperfection, the ones I can help, like pimples, and the ones I can't. All the judgment taught me I would never be enough, never be respected or loved. By the time I was a freshman in high school, I was willing to do anything to be skinny and pretty. I stopped eating, and I could apply my makeup so well, it got to the point I didn't even look like me. I did this for years, and finally, in my senior year of high school, freckles became a trend. I was so frustrated though. I had been taught I needed to cover up imperfections, that freckles were gross. The same people that taught me I didn't look good were telling me I should show off and love my freckles now. It wasn't all their fault. It wasn't even kinda their fault. We all have our own insecurities. Dragging people down was just their way of figuring it out. It's so not cool to drag people down, but you never know what they're going through. It's so easy to feel the pressure these days with social media. Trends can change almost in an instant. I was so obsessed by the way I looked, I forgot to be happy, and how to be happy. I look through my Instagram and can see how unhappy I was in high school. I had listened to all the negative, and I forgot all the positive. Like how I had a little sister who adored me so much and thought I was beautiful. She wanted to look like me when she grew up. Or the little girl who climbed off the bouncy slide I was working on to tell me how pretty I looked. I am now 21. I don't love my body all of the time. Some days are really hard, and it's really easy to dislike my freckles. But now, I know I'm pretty. I know and remember to be happy. I try and lift other women up by complimenting them. Every girl and guy have their own battles to fight. It might be with how they look or other insecurities. Just remember to be kind to everyone. It never hurt anyone to be nice, but it can break someone to be nasty.